All right, guys, welcome back to another shop update. Today is Wednesday, March the 28th, and I've got a few interesting things to talk about this week. The first being a podcast. So I don't know if you guys know or not, I was on the woodworking podcast, and Jay and Nick had asked me to fill in for April because she's out of the country, and so I came on board with them and recorded a podcast, and it was just a ton of fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So if you get a chance, go over to thewoodworkingpodcast.com and check that out. I think it's episode 35. So take a look at that and see what you think. The second podcast that I was a part of that we did a live video feed for, but the podcast hasn't released yet, is with the Green Woodworker podcast, Donnie Carter, with DonnieCarter.com. And the podcast website is tgwpodcast.com or thegreenwoodworkerpodcast.com. But I was a part of that. We did a Google Hangout live on YouTube on my channel, and that was a lot of fun too. That was a different way of doing it, and so we got to check out the new Super Chat feature and take some questions from a couple of people, and just hang out and do a podcast and just let the viewers see how we started and how we ended it. And so it was really cool. I enjoyed that as well. And so I hope there are some more podcast appearances that I can make, because it really was a lot of fun. So check out those two, the Woodworking Podcast and the Green Woodworker Podcast. Using my Trello again. So that leads me into live video. This past Sunday, I was turning a mallet on my lathe, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do YouTube Live. I haven't done it yet. I haven't tried it, hadn't tested it or anything. So I just got my phone, put it on a stool, on a little tripod, and did a live recording of me turning a mallet. Now, I didn't take the time to set it up properly as far as the angle goes and all that, and so you really can't see what I'm doing until the end of the live feed. So I apologize for that. I will do better, but I plan on doing more live video. If you are a fan of live video, let me know down in the comments that you like it, because like I've said before, I want to know what you guys think, what you want to see. Because I want to deliver on what you are here for. So I'm a fan of live video now. I guess you could say, intimidated by it in a way, because you can't do any editing, or you can't take out the parts that you don't want to leave in the video for whatever reason. So it's just raw video, live video. And I guess that's what's so intriguing about it, is because it is live and you're seeing what's happening right then at that very moment. So I plan on doing that more often, with preparing for projects, or if I've got some small things that I'm doing. I don't record everything, so I think the live video option's a good deal. So let me know whether you like that or not. Let me show you these mallets that I turned in the video. This one is the one that I turned in the live video, and this is ash. And so I've got the handle, I've got a little rise in the handle. It feels good. And then the finger grip, put your finger around it, helps you hold onto the mallet. And you've got that round and flat sides. Now, the other one that I did, it's a little bit different. It's angled in a way. It's wider up here, more narrow down here, and I really like that. This is probably one of my favorites that I've done so far. So I've got the rise in the handle there, that feels good, and then the finger grip is there. I think the angled head allows me to grab a hold of the head a little better, and so if you're doing some chisel work or something, this one feels really good. I like this one. If I hadn't already committed to taking these to Atlanta, I'd probably be keeping this one for myself. But I will be taking these to Atlanta. We'll probably be giving these away. I'm going to try to get some YouTubers that are there to sign them, and I'm going to give these away at just random times. I'm not sure. I may just randomly say, hey, you want a mallet? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. But if you're gonna be in Atlanta, be looking for these if you want one. I've got 2, and so we'll find out who gets them. Now, let me talk about something real quick on the end of these. If you'll notice on the end, they're branded with my icon logo, and that is a brand. It's a flame heated brand. That's it right there. I'll show it just a second. I'll show you more about it. But it turned out pretty good. I like that. It's just simple. You know who it is, and this one's got one too. Both of them have one. But I've got one that's got my full logo on it, the Stone & Sons Workshop. And that one is electric, where you plug it up and it heats up. But this one is, the head on it is removable. You can take it off with that set screw. And so this, right now it's on a handle, and I can heat it up on a hot dock. But this comes from Philip Cranford with Cranford Design Works. You can find him on Instagram at Cranford Design Works over on Instagram. And so he makes these. He takes he'll give you a quote right there. You just send him a message through Instagram or email him, and he will get you a quote on these. But what's really cool about what he does, okay, so he can give you this setup, and you've got this, or hang on a second. You can take this head off right here, put it on just a bar that he's got. This is another option that you can do. Put the head on this, and then chuck this up into your drill press. And so you would want to heat it up with a flame or something while it's chucked up in your drill press, and you can stamp leather with it. So how cool is that? My autofocus is not on, but if you can see that, I mean, this is leather. And so you can use it to stamp leather. You can use it to stamp your wood projects. I think he even makes it to where you can stamp metal with these things. And so these things are pretty cool and really nice, really heavy. I mean, that's some really good work. He does really nice work. So check him out over on Instagram at Cranford Design Works. Super cool dude, and what's really cool about it is he lives right here in my hometown, and I had no idea. He's on Instagram, and he's making branding irons for people in New York, all over the place, and he lives right here. I mean, it's such a small world. So I've had some things going on this week that are pretty interesting, and so I'll leave all the links for the podcast, the branding iron, all that down in the description. So be sure and check those guys out. And like I said, if you're going to be in Atlanta, once more, this is the last shop update that I'm going to mention Atlanta. But if you're going to be there, come up to me, shake my hand, tell me hello, and then at some point throughout, I'm going to say Saturday sometime. So sometime Saturday, I'll give these mallets out, and by then I hope to have some people sign them and that kind of thing. So we want to give those things away. All right, guys, I think that's all I've got for today. And so we will see you this week in Atlanta if you're going to be there. If not, I'll be right back here in the same place next Wednesday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.